because this is our first live podcast that we've done. And we really appreciate your support, guys. Even though we've not been doing our lives, but still, you guys have been supporting. We've been seeing you subscribing. We've been seeing you liking our short videos. We've seen you supporting in each and every way that's possible you may support. And we really appreciate, guys. So today is it's our first live podcast. I would like to welcome you all, guys, to the Theatre of Dreams United. We don't talk about any other team rather than that best team in the world. When we talk about the world of football, there is one team that is usually mentioned in all the continents, in Africa, in Europe, in Asia. They talk about none other than Manchester United. So we are here for the Manchester United fans. So all those Manchester United fans, guys, please gather here. Let's talk about the team. Let's analyze the game. Let's see where we are going. Let's analyze the mistake. Let's talk about the transfers. So, guys, in Zimbabwe, do not Makadini, Makadini, you are welcome. Then we say Unjani, Unjani. Then other guys were saying you are welcome to this live broadcast. And today, as it's our first day, I've invited our special guest, a sports analyst, a born Manchester United fan. His name is none other than Tinashe Gats. Mr. Gats, please, I'm giving this time to you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, Mr. Simon. I would
Yes.
like to reach everyone here. My name is Tinashe, guys from Zimbabwe. I'm a
Yes.
sports analyst as well as a real Manchester United fan. I started to
Exactly.
support that team before I was born. So it's before I was born in 1997. So I started to support this team before I was born. Do you hear
Okay.
me?
Okay. Yes, yes, we can hear clear, Mr.
So
Gats.
I would like to welcome. So I would like to welcome every Manchester United fan
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
team in the world, and I love
Yeah.
that team. Whether
Yes.
we lose, whether we win, whether we draw, I'm still and remain a real Manchester United
Manchester
fan.
United
So
fan.
I would like to say welcome everyone.
Okay, okay. It's such an honor to have you, Mr. Gats. Because as we are here, like for me, I'm here. I'm currently in Manchester. So for me to have a guest like you who is in Zimbabwe, who is in Africa, like who's gonna tell us about his views, how he sees the team, everything that he thinks about the team. It's such an honor, Because guys here they don't know that like guys who are big there in other continents, they analyze the game, they see the game, they have their own views. Sometimes, if you listen to them, you would find out that sometimes those views might help us, might even help Michael Carrick, might even help other people who sees Manchester United in other in other visions. So, first of all, before we go further, let's talk about the game. That game of
The last
the last game that we played. There've been so many speculations. There've been so many critics on the referee sides, because most of the people are saying that we were supposed to win that game. That game was supposed to be for us.
yeah,
But unfortunately, I don't know. Like this whole season, referees have not been on our side. I'm telling you, like this is not the first game that the referee has costed us. So I don't know. Can you tell us, Mr. Gans, what can you say about that game that we played last time?
yeah. So before I go any further, I would like to answer that the Grid Star, a person
Yeah,
called Grid Star, he
yeah,
asked the question, how do you think Man United will do in 27? It will be going on fire. It's going to win something in 2027 season. And
yeah,
that
yeah,
season is
yeah.
belong to Manchester United. When we
Okay,
give
okay,
Michael Carrick the contract as a manager for Manchester United. That guy
okay.
is a good coach. We need to give him some time so that he can settle all the disputes that are in Manchester United.
Okay, okay. I think let me add up on that. Like, guys, one thing that I think we have a good advantage with Michael Carrick. He has been in Manchester United. He's our legend. He played for Manchester United. He knows all the ins and out of the club. So with a guy like him in our club, I would think that we can go far. Even now, you can even see like after Ruben Almiron departure, there've been so many news. People start telling like we should pick this, we should pick that as a coach. But then Manchester United had to go for Michael Carrick for a reason. He's been there. It's not his first time. But I think this time he had to go through a tough test, because we played all the big teams. We played Manchester City, we played Arsenal, we played Chelsea, we played so many big teams. But through playing all those teams, he had to come up with a win. And it's not easy. It's not easy. So for me, I would say I do believe in Michael Carrick. Even you guys, even you Manchester United fans, you can see the changes. Tactically, you can see the changes. How Manchester United players have improved, you can see the changes. Just that maybe we might need one, two, three fixing that might need to be done during the summer, but still we'll go there. So, Mr. Gaz, let's go back to what we've been talking about. Tell us about the game the last time we played. How did you see the game? What should have been done? Do you think that game was supposed to be for us?
Right. Firstly, I would like to say the game between Manchester United to win that game, although there are some mistakes that the ref made and we failed to win that game, especially if we look the possible penalty that Ahmad can get, but the ref denied it. So that chance we failed through the ref to utilize that
Yes.
chance. If the ref give us the penalty, we can utilize 3 points and take it to home, to our home. So that's the big problem. Sometimes referees cannot balance well the game.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah,
referees
yeah, yeah.
they check a man in their pocket or they get man in their socks. So this is the first challenge
Yeah,
that I face. As a real Manchester United fan, I'm
yeah,
very
yeah,
disappointed by that.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not happy because by that time we need to collect the maximum points. 3 points is enough for us so that we can take it and go back to our old Trafford.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true, Mr. Gads. Yeah. As for me, like what I would say is, that game was supposed to be for us. Manchester United should have won that game. And the worst part of it is like that same mistake that the Bournemouth player did was the same mistake that Harry Maguire did. But unfortunately, Harry Maguire had to get a red card for that. And how is it fair, Mr. Gads?
So we are meaning referees are playing a big role to the downfall of our club,
Yeah.
like Manchester United. It's a very big club, but some of the referees they manipulate us. They caused havoc in our club so that we cannot reach out.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay, Mr. Gats. Yeah, I'm very happy that after the game, after all the speculations, after all like the emotions that the Manchester United players fans had to show, they didn't yesterday. They had to go out there, criticize the ref, analyze the game, and say, you know what? That game was supposed to be us. And I'm so happy that even when the guys that deals with the referees they had to go again on live on Sky Sports, they analyzed the game and they even admitted their mistake. They said, you know what, this was a mistake. Ahmad was supposed to be given a penalty. And Harry Maguire was not supposed to be given a straight red card. And I'm very happy because they realized their mistake. But it's very unfortunate because we didn't get 3 points. But still, we'll see how it goes on the next game. So, okay, now we've talked about the Bournemouth game. So tell us, Mr. Gazi, as you know, last time in few months' time with Ruben Amorim, right? He was using his 3-4-3 formation, and now we are back with Michael Carrick. He's using our usual formation, which is 4-4-2, right?
Yes.
Can you tell us what are the tactical advantages of having Michael Carrick compared to what we had with Ruben?
Right. So if you look at the formation that Ruben Amorim used before,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
compared to Michael Carrick's formation right now,
yeah.
we say in terms of Ruben Amorim, there is no depth in the midfielder.
Okay, okay,
In
okay.
terms, if you look, Ruben Amorim used Bruno Fernandes as a defensive midfielder between together with Casemiro. But now,
Okay, okay.
if you see Michael Carrick is using Bruno Fernandes as an attacking midfield
He's an
so that he
attacking
can manage.
midfielder, right? So that he can
Yes, yes.
control the
So that,
game. Yeah, 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 yeah.
and if you see Bruno is a creative midfielder. He can create
Midfielder. Yeah.
and he can see the pockets instead
Yes,
of
yes, yes.
telling him to mark the ball. He's now creating.
He's now
So
the one
the
who is
advantage of
creating the opportunities and he's also controlling the tempo of the game. Okay, okay.
a sharp midfielder when it comes to attacking rather than
All
to
right.
be a defensive. So
Okay, 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 okay.
Amiron did not manage to conquer at the midfielder. That's
All
why
right.
you see sometimes Manchester United can concede a goal from anywhere, and
All
we
right.
we can't come back for that goal. And we are the first to concede the goal in most of the game. If you look, most of the game for Manchester United, we are the first to concede. Then we come back, but we since we come back.
And there's no
That's
one
the reason. So
who is creating the opportunities for the strikers, right?
right. So even the
Okay,
depth
okay.
of the midfield, even if the depth of the midfielder, Bruno Fernandes cannot mark the ball as a midfielder.
All right,
He
all
can
right,
win
all right.
some of the balls, but not totally as a midfielder, defensive midfielder. So
All
it's a
right, all
big
right.
challenge. Even if you look time of Amiron, the reign of Amiron,
Yeah.
Amiron uses all front players at the first 11. So when you look the bench, you say, there's nothing that comes in. You end up don't have strategy. You end up without no sharp substitution.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay, so what we are saying, Mr. Gats, is like according to what you said, we are saying like the big difference that we can see right now between Ruben Amorim and the Michael Carrick. The first thing is about the midfield, right? So we are saying Ruben Amorim was making a big mistake on the midfield when he was playing Bruno Fernandes as a defending midfielder instead of letting him to be free as an attacking, as a creating midfielder like we used to know. So that's the first mistake you talked about. That one was the first mistake that Ruben Amorim did. And for me, I would say I agree with you, Mr. Gats, because we all know that Bruno is good on creating. He's good on creating chances, giving the ball to the strikers, giving the ball to the wingers. But that time when Bruno was playing as a defensive midfielder, it's like he was locked in. He would sometimes try to create, but then most of the time you'd be focusing on defending the ball. So that time of Ruby Mamuron, we could see that Manchester United had little chances of creating uh, the balls for strikers because we didn't have anyone who could do that. So I would say that's the first thing that I would say Michael Carrick is done right. And the other thing I would say we'll talk about Kobe Mainu. was in time of Ruben Amorim. He said, you know what, Kobe Manu is a good midfielder, but he's not good enough. So, Mr. Gas, can I ask you, is Kobe Manu ready to be a Manchester United midfielder? Yeah. Mm, yeah. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah. I know. I'm getting what you're saying, Mr. Gas. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Mm, mm. Yeah. 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 All right. All right. All right. All right. The old players. All right. You would get tired. Yeah. Okay. I get you, Mr. Gats. I think like all right, let me take you back to that time of Ruben Amaro, Mr. Gats. That time when Manchester United was under Ruben Amorim, he was saying Kobe, he is not a bad player. Do you get me, Mr. Gats? Even he even said that Kobe is not a bad player, but he was saying Kobe is not good enough. So, like for me, what I would say or what I want to ask you is like for me, what I've seen, like that time Amorim was saying, like for example, I'll give you like for example, we are playing Brighton. You know that Brighton, like the kind of game they play a fast-paced game, like you wouldn't even get any time to like to think because like the game will be very fast counter attack and it's a score. So like unlike with Kobe, Ruben Amorim was saying Kobe is not fast enough on the midfield. That's what Ruben Amorim was is always been saying. He's not like you need like he's good when you're playing with a team that wants to play like slow pace football. But when you're playing a game with a team that like usually like to use like high paced football, high tempo, high intensity attacking, Ruben Amorim was saying Kobe is not enough. So are you saying now, Mr. Gaz, that Kobe is ready now? Kobe can play even if you are playing with a team that likes to use fast-paced football, that likes to use high tempo, high press, and everything. Are you saying Kobe is ready for that?
Yes, I'm saying Kobe is ready. If you look teams such some of the team like Manchester City and
Yeah.
Arsenal, those team are much better as compared to us. They play
Mm.
football slow
Yes.
at the middle, whatever they want, they can play during that time. So If we are saying Kobe is not fast, Manchester City is very fast in terms of passing football. Going, look, some of the player like Joke, he
Yeah,
can
yeah.
run with the ball, he can create. Or some of the people they say he takes trips for the defenders. They can run 100 meters with the ball.
Right, right,
Say,
right, right.
like so we can say Kobe is slow because if you look, we win a Manchester City game with Kobe. We win
Yeah.
Arsenal game with Kobe. The same guy that Ruben Amor said he was not enough to
Good
play.
enough.
He was not fast.
He
So
was not
I don't
ready.
think
Yeah.
that. Yes. Yeah, I don't think you know what. That's why I say your hater is always a hater. I can't say you are not my favorite when I'm
Yeah.
with you. I can.
All right.
That guy will need he need time to adapt. He need to do that and that. But in my heart,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
says you are opportunity the people. How could you do in the field?
Okay, 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 Mr. Gats. So all we are saying is that like Amorim was wrong when he was saying Kobe Manu is not ready to play. So what would say, and even now, what I would say is like we can even see the game that Kobe he's been playing. He's been a good player. He's been doing good with Casemiro on the midfield, and I would say Amorim didn't get that right. That's one thing that we agree on, you and me, Mr. Gats. And I'm even very sure that the other Manchester United supporters would even agree with us that Amorim was wrong when he said Kobe Mainu is not ready to play for Manchester United. So, okay, Mr. Gats, now that we are done with the issue of Kobe Mainu, but we have a problem now on the same spot, on the same midfield. As we know that Casemiro, he'll be going when this season ends. This is his last season at Manchester United. Who is gonna be next? Because we know, as we can see right now, Emmanuel Ugarte is not a player to rely on the midfield. He is a good player, but right now he has not been showing good signs that he can be the one to replace Casemiro. So, what do we do? Who do you think should be the next player to replace Casemiro? Or should we extend another 1 year for Casemiro? Because we need a real defensive midfielder, a Casemiro protege on the midfielder. Who do you think would be the right guy to be on the midfield? Are you saying we should keep Ugarte and pair him with Kobe Mainu? Or are you saying we should bring Bruno back again on the defensive midfield? Or are you saying we should buy another? Or we should even sell Ugarte again and bring in two new midfielders, defensive midfielders? What are you saying, Mr. Gats, about that?
Right. Before I say anything stupid, I would like to ask that question to our supporters, our
Yeah.
viewers right now to write
Yeah.
in the comment section what they want or who exactly they want to replace Casemiro. But before
Casemiro.
I say anything much, yes, before I say anything much stupid, I want to say we need to extend Casemiro with another year contract. But on that side, we need another midfielder. The time that he should adapt in the midfielder,
Yeah.
Casemiro must be there, so that that player that we are going to buy should adapt the protocol or the DNA that is in Manchester
DNA of
United.
Casemiro. So you are saying that we should give Casemiro another 1 year, then we buy in another defensive midfield so that Casemiro can
Yes.
help the midfielder to show him how exactly is done, how exactly he should do to be a defensive Manchester United player. That's what you are saying, Mr. Gaz.
to buy. So if we are selling Ugarte, we need to buy another midfielder. Whether we buy Bruno Gumares or
All
Watson
right.
from Crystal Palace,
From
those
Crystal
are
Palace.
midfielder that we need. Yeah, because they already have a Premier League experience. So if
All
they
right.
come to Manchester United, they will not take so long to adapt
For the game. Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
play,
Yeah.
Manchester United, our dressing mood in Manchester United.
Ah, okay, Mr. Gats. All right. So, all right, fine. Sorry, I'll bring you back again to the issue of Emmanuel Ugarte. Are you saying we should keep Mario Ugarte? What are you saying about that? Right. Let's forget about Casemiro. Casemiro is already said he's going. We don't know yet because even the other Manchester United fans they are demanding Manchester United body to extend Casemiro's term with another one more. Yeah, but the problem is with his salaries and everything. I don't know how it's gonna be done. But now, okay, fine. For example, Casemiro is gone. We bring in another player. Then what are we gonna talk about? What are we gonna do about the issue of Emmanuel Ugarte? How are we going to solve that issue? Because for me, I would definitely say he has not been a good player. He has not been doing good in the midfield. So what do we do with Emmanuel Ugarte?
Told the Manchester United board, you can drop my salary and I will stay, no problem. So on that issue, it's not a problem. He already volunteered himself that I will stay even if you drop my salary, I will
All right,
stay.
all right,
But
all
on
right, all right.
Emmanuel Gatti, I would like to say they can bank in. They need to sell him.
All right, Mr. Gats. Before we go further, please allow me to say shout out to our fans, Baron Gaming. We are seeing you, brother. We are seeing you. We are seeing you. Thank you for supporting Nimit Gamer. We are seeing you. We are seeing you. Thank you for supporting. We know that we are not able to reply to your chats, to your comments and everything, but we are seeing you. Thank you so much for your support. Elise. Y4S, we are seeing you. We are seeing you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Manchester United family. We are here. We are one family. Even if some one day you want to join again on the live, you are free to send me a message. You can request. Then I'll invite you on the live podcast. We talk with you. We analyze the game and everything. We are seeing you. We are seeing you. We are very sorry for not replying your messages, but we are seeing you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, all Manchester United fans. We are one family. And today I'm very proud because we have our brother from Zimbabwe. All listeners for me, my name is Simon Soza. I'm currently in Manchester. So that's why I had to invite my brother from Africa to hear his views, to analyze the game, because he has been a Manchester United fan before he was even born. That's what he said, my brother. So it's like he was born a Manchester United fan already. So thank you so much, guys. Tune in. Let's support each other. Let's support each other. If you want to join the live, you are free. You tell me, then we invite you again on our next podcast. Okay, Mr. Gats, let's go back to our topic again. So we say that Emmanuel Gata is not good enough, right? And it's even fair if they can sell him and even bring two defensive midfielders, right? And for me, I agree with you on that because I've not even seen any positive vibe from Emmanuel Gate. The first thing, he makes silly mistakes. The second thing, he's slow with the ball. Every time he gets the ball, he try to drag the ball until someone else come and takes the ball away from him. So he's slow. He can make he can make good decisions when he's with the ball. Unlike Bruno Fernandes, he's a faster thinker. Every time he gets the ball, he knows what to do with the ball. But unlike Emmanuel Gatti, he is slow with the ball. He makes mistakes. Sometimes, even on his approach, He just go for the ball without even thinking like, if I go like this way, how am I gonna get the ball? Or what, am I not going to get a red card or a yellow card? He doesn't care about that. He just go for it. Sometimes he ends up getting even yellow cards, right? So I agree with you on that, Mr. Gas, that we are saying Emmanuel Ugarte should be sold. We bring in two new fresh midfielders. Kobima Inu will be here, Bruno Fernandes will be here. They can help them, right? Or we also have guys from the academy. Remember, we have Toby Collier. We have that guy. Even it's even better if you can even bring Toby Collier because he used to play in the first team. Right now he's on loan, but and last time you remember Ruben Amorim was playing him in the first team. We also even have other young players from the academy who are good enough in the midfielders. So we are just hoping that even if Casemiro will be going, it's a big loss to us. But the problem is with his salary, he's earning so much money, and also the age. As we are trying to say, we can see that Sir Jim Ratcliffe said that we are building a team for the future. So we can't keep relying on old players because we need players that are going to play in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. So that's why they're emphasizing on buying new and young players so that we can build for the future. Okay, Mr. Gats, we've talked about the midfielder, and then the other thing, let's talk about Zexi. What are you saying about Zexi? Should we keep him or we should sell him and buy a striker who is like Sesko? What are you saying, boys? As you remember that time when Tenag bought Zexi, sorry, when he bought Zexi, he said that Zexi is not like a natural striker. He's in between, right? He can play as a false nine. He's not like an actual striker, just like Sesko, like other great strikers. He's in between. He's a false nine striker. He can play behind the striker, or you can play as a striker. So and right now he has not been getting any game time. So what do we do with Zex? Should we keep him and let him be like a second option for Benjamin Sesko, or should we sell him and buy a protege striker, a natural striker again who can back up Benjamin Sesko? What are you saying about that?
to keep Zeske since he showed us some of the potential to improve. But if we sell him, uh, there's no need to buy another one. Let's bring Chido Obi, the young talent that is in the academy, the under 23. That guy, yes, that guy is a very sharp. Give him the chance, give him time so that he can gain the confidence, he can improve, he can adapt.
All right, all right,
Yes,
all right. So you are saying we should keep Zexi and also bring Chido Obi so that he can learn from the first team strikers. That's what you are saying, Mr. Guts, right? Okay,
yes.
okay, okay, okay.
But
Right,
but
right,
but
right.
even if we if Ziske says sold, we
Yeah.
can use that man, especially the left side, left back. We need someone who is strong enough, who can run, who can recover.
Right.
We caused us a very big problems in terms of the game passion that we have when we play.
Do you still remember that time that Malaysia, on that time, he even became the first choice left back of Eric Tenag, or at least Luke Shaw was staying on the bench. So are we saying that even though Malaysia had to go through some tough times these past 2 years, are you saying it's not possible to bring him back so that he can start playing, or sometimes he can start replacing Luke Shaw. What are we saying about that?
Yes.
Taylor Malaysia to play on the left back, while his Luke Shaw was sitting on the bench. So even though he had to go through some tough time for the past 2 years because of an injury, we didn't know much about that injury. But now he's back. He's been training. He's been showing like so much efforts in the training grounds. Are we saying we should not give him a chance to see if he's still that Tyler Malaysia that we were relying on him on last time on the time of Tenag?
Yeah. So as for me, I would like to say I can't rely on Tyler Malaysia
Mm.
due to the fact that he's not on the good level that we at Manchester United we expect players someone like Ori Ray, we can improve our defensive, we can improve our attacking. Because if we see our formation for need to have wing backs that are very much energetic, that are very fast to go for and recover again. So, as for me, China Malaysia is not good enough. So we need to buy another. We are now using Doku as a front left wing.
Had made a mistake when he had to keep Tyler Malaysia, or at least he's selling Alvaro Fernandez, who is now a Real Madrid player. That's what we are basically saying, that he made a very big mistake on that.
Prof, we don't want to use those guys like Malaysia. We need a horsepower, the big boys to travel long mileage in terms of games. We need someone who can clock 6 kilometers per boys with energy.
We also need a left a left back. That's all what we are saying. If we could get that, then we are okay with that. Okay, okay.
A good backup for Dalot who can challenge Dalot. If you look, Mazarao is not on top level, so Dalot is now relaxing. We need someone who challenge Dalot for that position. Yes, 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 yes.
Now, someone he can, like, you know what, Dalot, if you make a mistake, next game I'll be the one I'll be playing. I'll show you how it's done. Yeah, I agree with you. We need someone like that as well. But then let me ask you, Mr. Gazi, on the issue of players who are on loans. We have player like Andre Onana, who is in take right now. We also have Rashford. Barcelona has not been like giving something concrete about his transfer issue. They are not even giving us like that seriousness. If they want to buy him or not, and we also know that Barcelona have been struggling with some funds right now. That's why they've not even been able to buy big players from big clubs. They are now even preferring to get their players from their academy because of their funds. They are not. They don't have much funds. That's why you see even the issue of Rashford has not been clear. Boys, they were saying that the man that you are demanding for Rashford is more than what we expected. So right now we have not even heard something concrete about the issue of Rashford. Then we also have the issue of Sancho, Jadon Sancho. We are having an issue about that because he's also on loan. Then we also have Rasmus Wayland. Yeah, even though about the issue of Rasmus Wayland, he might get a permanent deal because he has been showing like good signs there. So what are we saying about Rashford? What are we saying about Andre Onana? What are we saying about Jadon Sancho? What do you think should be done? Like, if the clubs that they are playing right now are unable to take them permanently, what should we do? Should we bring them back, or should we find new clubs who are willing to buy them? What should we do? Okay, first, let's start with the issue of Rashford. First, yeah,
He's a very, very, very good player. When in terms to play for Manchester United, he loves the badge, he loves the teams. Uh, there are some misunderstanding during Ruben Amron. So uh, he did not fail. He can play for Manchester United. Bring him back under Michael Carrick, and you see, yes, yes,
should. His attitude, not taking the game seriously, not taking the training seriously. That was the issue of Rashford. We all know that he's a good player. We all know that he has been good enough for Manchester United for the past 5 years and so. But his issue with the coach was with his attitude, was with not showing seriousness in training. You would go out there seeing clubbing, knowing that maybe in 2 days' time we would have a game. So the issue of Rashford was with the attitude. So are you saying that now Rashford that he have been in Barcelona, and we know that in Barcelona they have some strict rules, and we have not even had any problem from Barcelona about Rashford. So are you saying he's now a good player, is now ready to come back again and be a respected Manchester United player like we want him to be as a senior Manchester United player?
yeah, he can come back. Why I'm saying that is that uh, attitude can depend
Yeah, yeah.
how the coach treats you. If you
All
treat
right,
me bad, if you treat me wrong, I will show the bad attitude.
all
Even
right,
if you look, Michael Carrick was not. This is not his first time to
all
be
right.
a Manchester United interim manager. If you look back, Rashford was there by that time,
Was there
and he
when he came
performed
in as
very
an
well.
interim coach? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, Rashford performed very well that time. So bring him
Yeah.
back. He show us something. He's a good guy.
All
Something
right,
is
all right, all right, all right, all right.
the reason why I say Rashford. He had that what we call a good pace when it comes to attack the ball. He attacks. He go into the box not to disturb or to cut the attacking operation that we can attacking. He
All
go
right, all
in
right.
the box.
All right, all right. So basically, what we are saying is that Marcus Rashford is a good player, and we need him to help the other guys on the front. Like, he is a fast-paced player. Even if you give him the ball, like you know how Bruno does it, Rashford can get one or two, three goals from those types of balls. Okay, okay. So what about the issue of Jadon Sancho? Was that's the main problem we are facing right now? Was Aston Villa is not showing any signs to take Jadon Sancho permanently? So the issue of Jadon Sancho, I don't know what we call him. The rude Jadon Sancho, or what do we call him right now? Because I don't even know what we can call him, Jadon Sancho. What can you say about the issue of Jadon Sancho? Are you saying we made a big loss on that? 90, 90 million, 90 million euros to go for nothing. Is that what we are saying? We should accept that we made a big mistake on Jadon Sancho, and we should just let him go. Like, you know what, bro? You are free. You can go. We don't need you anymore. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need the man. We don't need anything. What are we saying, Mr. Gas?
In terms of Jordan Sancho, I call it's a bribe. What? It's a bribe. Ah, by that time we bribed.
So we're saying we are
we
basically saying
we
Manchester
we
United was scammed by
we
Borussia Dortmund. It's a scam.
robbed. Robbed. Total robbed.
Oh, we can even say
We
it was like Wrong Ten. You remember that
that
movie,
that
that horror movie, Wrong Ten? We made a big mistake. It was a wrong ten buying Jadon Sancho. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Gats?
how we made a big mistake. Because that guy, I described that guy as a rootless. You know the rootless. It's two in one. A rootless boy.
He's a good winger. He's a good winger. He can dribble. He can do that. But the problem is with he has like this attitude, like an I don't care attitude. You know, if you try to push him so much, you end up retaliating. You start saying, you're putting so much pressure on me. Hey, Gigi, I'm not that kind of a player. But he's a good player. He's a good player. He's a good winger. He's a good dribbler. But the problem is that with his attitude. So what we are saying, we're just basically accepting that Borussia Dortmund scammed Manchester United on the issue of Jadon Sancho. And we would say it's now up to the hands of, say, Jim Radcliffe to decide what we do with Jadon Sancho when this season ends. Okay, so what about Andre Onana? What's Andre Onana right now? He is delivering in Turkey. Right now, his club is on second position, and they are even competing to get on the top of the table. And all of that is because of Andre Onana. He's been performing very well. He's been getting clean sheets. He's been serving. He's been doing so many amazing things in Turkey, Mr. Gats. I'm telling you right now, Andre Onana is like one of the top best goalkeeper in Turkey. I'm telling you. But when he was at Manchester United now, oh, bro, my God, my God, my God. So many mistakes, bro. So many mistakes. So many mistakes. Yeah, sometimes yeah, we say we don't have to blame one player. It was even sometimes the defenders were not well organized. Even the type of play, the type of game we were playing that time was shit. It wasn't like good enough that time. But still, Andre Onana was making things even worse. When we were trying to make any progress, we end up Andre Onana losing the ball and the ball is on the net. Every time we try, you see like today Manchester United is trying to play good football. Chichi, the mistake will end up on Andre Onana. So what are we saying, Mr. Gas? He's doing very good. He's doing very well in Turkey right now. His club is competing. It's on second position. They're competing for the trophy. He's getting clean sheets as well. Are we saying we should bring him back as a first choice, or we should bring him back as a backup goalkeeper for for Lamens, or we should sell him and bring Vitek, our young astonishing goalkeeper who is on loan. If you know him, Vitek, Rade Vitek, he's doing very well in the academy. He's the under 21, but right now he's on loan. He's doing very well. He's doing very well. He's getting clean sheets. He's getting in the championship. What do we do with the issue of Andre Onana? How do we solve the issue of Andre Onana, Mr. Guys? Was for me right now, I don't want to say my opinion first. First, I want to hear your opinion. You tell us what you think about Andre Onana. Then after that, I'll tell you what I think. Or even the guys on the comment section, guys, you're free, you're free, you're free. You're free to send us your views. You're free to tell us what you think about this issue of Andre Onana. I'll read your comments. I'll read them, please, guys. Send your comments, send your comments, send your comments. I'll read them. What do you think? What do you think about the issue of Andre Onana? What do we do with Andre Onana right now? He's doing great in Turkey. He's getting clean sheets, he's getting saves and everything. But when he was playing for Manchester United, he was not good enough. What do we do? Should we bring him back as a first choice goalkeeper? Or should we bring him back as a second choice of Lamens? Or should we sell him and bring Radrik Vitek, our academy goalkeeper who is now on loan but he's doing great, so that you be the second choice for Lamens? What do we do with the issue of Andre Onana, guys? We all know, yes, he's our African brother. We love him. We don't need to criticize him and everything. But right now, we are talking about what's good for the club. What's good for Manchester United, guys? Because I'm telling you, I don't want to have any BP. I don't want to have BP anymore, guys. I've been having so many blood pressure, so many blood pressure. Each and every time after the game, sometimes I'll end up not eating my food after watching the game. Sometimes, and I'm telling you, last season it was because of Andre Onana. He's my brother. I love him. Wow, Andre Onana. If you're watching this, I'll say I love you. You're an amazing person. But when it comes to the game of Manchester United, I'll always choose Manchester United first. What do we say about the issue of Andre Onana, Mr. Gats? But I don't want to have blood pressure anymore. I want to see some progress. I want to see a good goalkeeper. I want to see, like, if you're making mistakes, we will make mistakes, but not like seeing that the mistake was on goalkeeper. It's straight, it's simple, just like that. No, what do we say about the issue of Andre Onana? Guys, you're free, you're free, you're free, you're free to send your comments. What do we do with the issue of Andre Onana? He's on loan, and the club has not said anything if they want to buy him on a permanent deal or what. What if they fail to buy him on a permanent deal and he's forced to come back to Manchester United? What do we do? Because even for him, he's saying he's ready to come back and, and help us win the trophy next season. What do we do with the issue of Andre Onana? So, Mr. Gats, for talking too much, what do we do with Andre Onana?
Right. Can I say? Can I ask you something?
Yes. You're free to ask
If
me.
you're a real Manchester United fan,
Yeah.
do you want to die still young?
No. Yeah, you know, my brother. I wanna grow old. I wanna watch the game each and every day, each and every season. I wanna be there. I want to keep visiting to Old Trafford every time. So for me, I don't want to die young.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm very sure, my brother.
Say if you are saying so, I would like to say sell him.
Oh, so basically, we're saying Andrew Onana, we gave him a chance and he failed. That's what they're
Yeah, he
saying.
failed. He
We
failed.
gave him a
Totally, he
chance.
failed.
He failed.
Yes,
So yeah,
yes,
sometimes what to understand is that a player might be good enough in other countries, in other leagues. Then he comes
yes,
to another league, he might end up like he was. We made a mistake. We are not saying Andrew Onana is a bad player, but what we are basically saying is like he is not good enough to play in the Premier League. That's what we are
yes.
saying. So
That's
the
why you
best thing,
say.
even yeah.
That's why you know some of the people they say king's son is a slave to another country.
Okay. Yeah. That's
So
true.
yeah, so
What
in
we are saying,
Manchester United,
yeah. What we are saying is
so
he was good. He was good for Inter Milan. He was good for
yes,
Ajax back there, but he was
yes,
not good enough for Manchester United. But now he's being good in Turkey. That's what we are saying right now.
yeah,
So
he's
it's
good in
even
another
best.
country, but not
Yeah,
he's good in another country, but not in our club.
not in
He's
England,
good there.
not in Manchester United. He's good there. So
Yes,
basically, what we are
even to
saying,
his,
even. Hmm.
look, even to his country, he was not needed. So Yeah.
I think on that one maybe it's because of Manchester United. You know, we showed that he was good enough. We showed that the message was clear. We even showed the world that
Yes.
you know what, guys, Andrew Nana is not good enough to play for Manchester United. So basically, what we're saying is that he can go there. It's even good for him. It's for his own good to keep playing in
Yes.
Turkey there. It's for his own good. It's for his own reputation to keep playing in Turkey. Keep doing what he's doing. Getting the saves. Getting the clean sheets there. It's good for him, right? But if he comes back to Manchester United, it's a big mistake for him. It's big mistake for him. It's big mistake for the club. That's what we are saying. We are saying Andre Onana should find another club. If the club that he's playing currently is unable to buy him on a permanent deal, he should find another club where he can play. Yeah, right. Okay, Mr. Agassi. So we've talked about Jaden Sanchez. Jaden Sanchez say no, no. Then the issue of Andre Onana is for his own good to find another
Yes.
club or to make sure he gets a permanent deal in Tech where he's currently playing right now. And we are saying we need Rashford back. Michael Carrick, he's used to Rashford. He has been there. Rashford is playing under. He has played under Michael Carrick in the recent years. So I'm sure they can get the communications clear and maybe we can get something again out of Marcus Rashford. Or if Barcelona has enough funds, it's fine. They can buy him. We can still manage to get some more options on the wingers. Okay, Mr. Gas. Without okay, let's just quickly run on to the predictions for our next game against Leeds United. What do you think? What do you think? What do we do? What do we do? Who should play? Who should be in the first 11 again on our next game? Who should play?
So, firstly, I would like to say when it comes to our first 11, Michael
Yes, yes.
Carrick needs to change to make rotation for the players so that everyone must be geared up, not to rely on the first 11. And if you see, sometimes if someone goes to injury, it will
Yeah.
be difficult to have someone to replace that player. So, we need to have rotation over and over for the players so that everyone must be physical fit and
Okay.
adapt to the
Okay.
game.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Gazi. Okay, let me just hold you on that. Let me just hold you on that. Mr.
Yes,
Gazi, like as you know that right now we are only left with just a few games, right?
yes,
And we are
yes,
saying we need to get to the Champions League.
yes,
That's one thing we need clear right now. We need to be clear about this. We are not going to get the Premier League trophy. It's too late for that. It's too late. Even if we try to win the games, still you know that Arsenal has been knocked out of the FA Cup. They've been knocked out of the Carabao Cup. So right now they will try by all means to make sure they get the Premier League or they get the Champions League. And also Manchester City is doing well right now, and they're now showing some improvements in dominance. They're now becoming the Manchester City we used to know back in the days. So right now it's even tougher for us right now. So what we are saying is it's a competition. If even if
yes,
we don't get to number two, we stay number three, but we have to fight for that number three because Aston Villa is on the back. Right. Aston Villa is on the back. Liverpool, they are coming, right? Chelsea is coming. So for me, I don't think now is the time to give our players some rotations right now. So that's what I'm saying, Mr. Gats, right now. Because right now we just need players. We know that these guys would fight in the game. These guys, if I give him the opportunity, you play, you fight for the game. So for me, I don't think right now is the time to start doing some editing, rotating, trying to analyze the game and the players. I think that is good enough for Michael Carey to just like give those guys that he knows can deliver, get the game, get the three points, fight for Champions League spots. Then next season, right now we end the preseason tours and everything, he can start doing his rotations and have something. So I don't know, Mr. Gas. That's my own view about right now is with the current situation right now. Because if he start rotating the players, we as the fans we're gonna start blaming him again. Michael Carrick is he should have played this one instead of this one. Why did he have to play that one instead of that one? And it will become a problem now. For me, I think he should just give those guys that he knows will deliver. Guys like Cunha, guys like Bruno, those guys like Mbumo, Ahmad, those rotations, those are our usual rotations that we know. Like not doing any experiment because it's too late for that. We only need to get to the Champions League next season. We only need to fight for third position or a fourth position. Then that's it. So that's my own idea. I don't know, Mr. Gats. You can finish with your own view and explain about your own view why you think Michael Carrick should rotate.
Yeah, he should rotate because we have some player like if you look at the back, we have Evan. We when it comes to midfielder, we have Mount. Mount can play wings, so we can change some of one of our wing, especially Kuna can start from the bench and come in as a super sub. We can change Ahmad, he can come as a super sub. We have Ziske. Ziske can play on Cisco's position. Cisco
All
can
right.
come, or Ziske can come as a super sub, but most of the time Ziske cannot play. So we need to rotate, especially for those three players that I said, Heaven, Mount, and Ziske. Those players must play because they already showed us the ability to play for
All right, all
Manchester
right,
United.
all right, all right, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Gats. I've heard you, but for me, it's it's like you said, you need some rotations here and there. But the issue with Mount right now, Mount is not a player to rely on. That's one thing that I don't agree with you, Mr. Gats. He's a good player. I don't have any problem with that. But he's not a player to rely on. Because right now, if the records of Mount itself, they just say it. He plays 2 games, he gets injured. He plays 1 game, he gets injured. Now let's say we start relying on Mount. You just play 1 game, he gets injured, he goes home, get 3 weeks or 4 weeks sitting at home. You come back, play again 2 games. So for me, I would say even if it was possible, I would even go ahead and sell Mount because he's a good player, but he still is getting so many injuries. Instead of us relying on Mount, but he's now just playing 1 game, 2 games, he's home. 1 game, 2 games, he's home. So for me, I would even say that even if I was Michael Carrick, I would give him the chance. But next season, in the summer transfer, I'll just let him go. Buy someone who is good enough, someone who's fit, someone who doesn't just get injured easily. So for me, yes, we can put Zexi. Yes, we agree. We can put Heaven. He's good enough. We can put Lenioro. They are our youngsters. They are good enough. They can even like perform like all the like Harmagua and other stuffs. But the issue of Mount is not a player to rely on. So that's one thing that I don't agree with you, Mr. Gas, on that one. But anyway, it's fine. Let's just run quickly to our. So we are saying we only you for you. You are saying issue. Michael Carrick should rotate the team, right? Okay, so just quickly give me your first 11. Who should play? Who should face our opponent on our next game, so that we can close our chapter because we've now run out of time. What is your first 11? What is your first 11? Guys, give us your predictions. What is your prediction? What is your first 11? Do
So,
you think Manchester United is gonna get
so,
the 2 points? Who are the players that should start in the first 11?
so on the goalpost, I'll say Sammy Lamens.
All
Lamens is
right, all
good
right.
guy.
All
He
right.
can, yeah, he can continue that position. When
All
it
right.
comes to right back, I'm going to put Dalot. Is a good
All right.
for as we compare to other players in our team. Then
All
on
right.
the CB, first CB, I'll put Harry Maguire.
All right.
Lenny on left. Now, as for now, I can put Luke Shaw because I will not trust Malaysia so much. That guy is not you. It's
What
not
about
you.
Mazra? What about Mazra?
That guy. That guy is not a bowler.
Okay,
Ah,
okay, okay,
he's,
okay, fine. All right,
he,
let's go on the midfield. Let's go on the midfield.
yeah. In midfield, those guys can continue. Casemiro alongside the Maino,
With
Kobe
Mainu
Maino.
on
I love
there.
that guy.
All right,
Maino.
then if
Then you
Bruno is in attacking.
on attacking and attacking our best creative midfielder. Do you know if you manage to assist five assist is going to be the best assist midfielder in the Premier League. Is going
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
beat
yeah.
De Bruyne you
Yeah.
assist the record of 20. So Bruno is now 16. So if uh, 5 assists to make assist, he's going to be on 21 assist and he will be in the Premier. So I would like to encourage
We like
Bruno to stay
to
on
keep
that position
Bruno to
and
stay
fight
on the first
for that
11.
record to break it.
All right. So what about our
Yeah.
wingers? Our wingers in our front runner. Who do you think should start?
Okay.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yellow.
Yes, I can hear you.
Right. 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 On my right flank, which is right wing, I would
Mm.
like to put my son called Ahmad Diallo. I love that boy. And my first son is going to get that name. I will be called Baba Ahmad, father of Ahmad.
Papa, Papa
you know, I
Ahmad. Okay, okay.
yes, I,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
I
What
love
about on
that
the other side?
son.
What about on the other side?
Yeah, I love that boy. On the other side, for the meantime, I'm going to put on the right wing. On the left wing, I will put uh,
Brian, Brian Bumo. All right, all right, all right. Then what are we saying about what are we saying about Sesko? Should Sesko start or Cunha should start? And he's been scoring, coming as a super sub. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. It's a super sub. It's a sub. Okay, 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 okay. So thank you so much, Mr. Gaz. What I would just say is, Harry Maguire was given a red card. So on your first 11, Harry Maguire, I'm definitely sure he's not gonna start. So either we'll put Heaven or we'll put Euro, or I don't know, maybe Licha Martinez will be back. Maybe delete. We don't know much about the issue of delete. So I'm sure we even have other options. Mazwa, will you be there? You'll be available. So we don't know about your first level. What I would say is maybe we'll see how it goes. Then on the issue of I think what about your prediction? What do you think? Is Manchester United gonna get the 3 points? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Thank you so much. So you guys, you're free to write your prediction on the comment section. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Jamie, we're seeing you. We're seeing you. Nimit, we're seeing you. We're seeing you, guys. Baron, we're seeing you. Elise, we're seeing you, and the other guys, we're seeing you. Thank you so much for supporting us, guys. This was our first podcast. So it's really an honor for you guys to support us like this. It really means a lot. It really means a lot as the Manchester United family. Like next time, I'm sure next week we're also gonna be doing a live podcast again, analyzing game, seeing how it's gonna be done, telling us about how my Carrick can achieve his game, so that we might get to the Champions League next season, guys. As for me, I'm tired of getting blood pressure each and every time Manchester United loses because of some silly mistakes. Want to get back to that time when Manchester United used to be the most feared team here in England, the most feared team in Europe. But right now, it's now just a mystery. It's now just a history. But I'm very sure we'll get there. We'll get back there to that time when Manchester United, when everyone, every kid in the streets of Africa, in the streets of Zimbabwe, in the streets of Kenya, the streets of Zambia, in the streets of Mozambique, South Africa, you guys, those kids would always be willing to go and buy a David Beckham number 7 jersey. They would go buy your Ferdinand jersey. They would go buy Wayne Rooney's jersey. So that time was so much great, guys. I'm telling you, growing up, while Manchester United was dominating the league. Even for me, I was like, I'll die for Manchester United. So we wanna get back there. We wanna get back there. So as for us, guys, this is your podcast. We just get here. If you wanna get on our live on our next segment next week, guys, you are free to send your message. Then I'll add you on our next podcast. You give us your views. You give us what you think. So thank you so much, Mr. Garcia. He's our brother from Zimbabwe. He's a Manchester United fan and a sports analyst in Zimbabwe. He's also doing great. Was he's coaching an academy team in the under 12 and the under 13 back in a city called Chinoi. So he's also doing his coaching skills. So it's an honor to have him, Mr. Gats. I'm very sure you are teaching those guys, those kids, the skills and everything that you are getting from Manchester United, Mr. Gats. All right, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, our viewers. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you, Manchester United fans. Glory, glory, Manchester United. I'm very sure one of the days I will be doing live segments in Old Trafford. So I'm very sure you guys might be able to see the views of Old Trafford, starting from outside and everything, the history of Old Trafford. Or we'll see how it goes. We'll plan, we'll organize our visit there so that you, our viewers, our fans who are back there in Africa, in Asia, in America, might see everything about the Old Trafford and everything, the history of Manchester United that you might want to see. Thank you for your support, guys. So see you again next week. It's such an honor to have you on our podcast, guys. Once again, my name is Simon Souza, your one and only Manchester United fan, your die-hard fan, Manchester United. Today was an honor when Mr. Gatsi, a born Manchester United fan already, was with us. So thank you so much, guys. I wish you the best. So it's bye-bye for now. Thank you so much, guys.